Imagine waking up every morning feeling stuck. You look at your life and think, nothing ever works out for me. I'm just not lucky. That voice in your head might seem harmless, but it's shaping every step you take. Every thought, every word you tell yourself acts like a blueprint for your future. For years, Sarah, a 28-year-old from Austin, Texas, lived like this. She believed she was unlucky in love, failed at every job she tried, and had convinced herself that happiness was something other people achieved, not her. Every rejection, every setback, reinforced her story, I'm not good enough. One evening, scrolling through her favorite motivational blog, Sarah stumbled upon the concept of the law of attraction. At first, it sounded too simple to be true. Your thoughts can influence your reality. But the more she read, the more it clicked. Neuroscience shows that our brains can't clearly distinguish between imagined experiences and real ones. Every negative thought she repeated was not just a fleeting worry, it was wiring her brain to expect failure. The realization hit her hard. Her life hadn't been unlucky, it had been dictated by the story she was telling herself. Determined to change, Sarah started small. She began journaling her inner dialogue, observing the thoughts that ran through her mind each day. Every time a negative story emerged, I always fail, I'm unlucky in love, nothing ever works out for me, she paused and asked herself, is this true, or am I just repeating patterns from the past? She learned to replace them with empowering statements. I am learning and growing every day, I deserve love and meaningful connections, every setback teaches me something valuable. At first, it felt strange. Our minds resist change, and old patterns are sticky. But slowly, she noticed shifts. She applied for jobs she once thought were out of reach, began conversations with people she admired, and joined a social group that pushed her comfort zone. She didn't just think positively, she created an environment where success, confidence, and opportunities could grow naturally. Within months, Sarah landed a job she loved, met someone who shared her values, and began living a life that reflected her new story. Sarah's journey is a powerful example of how rewriting your story can transform your life. But it's not just about one person. James, a 35-year-old in New York, had always believed he wasn't creative. By changing his internal story to, I am inventive and capable of solving problems, he started designing his own app, which now has thousands of users. Maya, a 24-year-old in California, had convinced herself that she could never recover from a toxic relationship. By telling herself, I deserve healthy love and meaningful connections, she rebuilt her confidence and attracted friendships and a romantic partner who truly respected her. Carlos, a 42-year-old in Florida, always felt he was bad with money. By rewriting his inner narrative to, I am capable of financial growth and smart decisions, he educated himself, took bold actions, and started a side business that doubled his income. The pattern is clear. Awareness, rewriting, and aligned action create powerful results. The first step is awareness, listening to your inner dialogue and noticing recurring negative stories. Then comes rewriting, changing those stories into empowering, present-tense statements. Finally, action aligns with the new narrative, creating a feedback loop that strengthens belief and builds momentum. Changing your story doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It means choosing to perceive challenges as growth opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. When Sarah missed a promotion at her new job, she no longer thought, I'll never succeed. Instead, she reflected, what can I learn from this, and how can I improve? That subtle shift in narrative fueled resilience, creativity, and persistence. Opportunities that had previously seemed invisible began to appear naturally. Your story shapes not only your thoughts but also your actions and how others perceive you. People are drawn to energy, confidence, optimism, and clarity attract opportunities and collaborators. Conversely, a story of self-doubt or victimhood can push away potential allies and solutions. By choosing a story of possibility, you literally change the way the world responds to you. Sarah's story reminds us that we are not our past. We are not the sum of our failures, mistakes, or bad luck. We are the stories we tell ourselves. Every morning is an opportunity to tell a new story, one that empowers growth, courage, and fulfillment. By consciously shaping your narrative, you can transform your mindset, influence your decisions, and attract circumstances that reflect the life you truly desire. The choice is simple, yet profound. Continue living the same story you've always told, or embrace the power to write a new one. The moment you begin consciously changing your story, you start rewriting your life. Because the life you've been waiting for isn't waiting somewhere out there, it's waiting inside you, ready to emerge the moment you believe in the story you deserve.